Hi guys, I hope everyone all right. So Bennett here with another paper. Thank you guys all for joining. So Bennett appreciate you all. Guys, the reason I don't open my camera at times, I'm very shy. So guess what? I'm gonna close it back though. You know what I mean? Do enjoy the video. It's 2005, made 2005. School me damn thing. Bandwidth, now go read it. So let us go. Let's see if we are recording. Yes, we are. All right, so let's go. So the first one says 0.875 written as a common fraction is. This one is a kind of giveaway because if you look closely, a quarter is 0.25, this is a half, and 3/4 will be 3.75. So it simply means it would be 7/8. Guys, at times you don't necessarily have to work it out, but if we were to work it out, we have converted this. So it will be 875 over 1,000. I will break it down, right? But we don't necessarily have to do all of that because these are less than 0.875. So we know these fractions by heart, so we can just proceed. All right, number 2 says the number 3.14063 written correct to 3 decimal places. Let me just write back the number. Now 3 decimal places mean that there are 3 numbers after the decimal point. So let us just make it, right? So this is the decimal point. So 1, 2, 3. So we go to the 4th number. If it's 5 and over, we add 1 to this. So we can add 1 to this because 6 is greater than 5. So it will be 3.141. So that will give us B. All right, next we have the exact value of 2 divided by 0.01 squared. Now if you square 0.01, means multiply it by itself, right? And 2 things, we're supposed to get, when we get the product, we're supposed to get 4 decimal places, right? So it will be 0.0001. And then now we're gonna convert this to 1, because we cannot divide by a decimal, so it will be 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll do the same for 4, right? So that would give us 20,000 divided by 1. So it will give us 20,000 divided by 1, which is the same as 20,000. All right? I go on, Chief. At the last 2 sessions, I'm not sure yet, but at the last 2 sessions, we did it. All right, I will. Yeah. All right, so next we have 0.386 times 0. See, come back again. We just count the number of decimal places, right? So it would be 2, we don't have to spend time, plus 3. So we are supposed to get 5 decimal places. So we add the 3 plus 2 for the number of decimal places, and we get 5. So that means 1, 2, 3 would be this. If you notice, all of them have the same 2, 3, where. Yeah. All right. So let's move on to number 5. Can we do that? Yes, you can do that. Number 5. If 350 is divided into 2 portions in the ratio 2 to 5, the smaller portion is, first we need to know the total ratio. So if the ratio is 2 to 5, we simply add 2 plus 5, right? So that will give us 7, just add it. So we know the total ratio is 7, right? 2 ways we can do this. I'm going to explain both ways. So we can say, all right, 2 out of the 7 is a smaller portion, times the total money being shared, which is 350. I think I'm going to big up this a little bit though. So this would go 50 times into it. 7, 5, 35, so that's 50. And then 2 times 10, 2 times 50 will give us 100, right? Also, we could say that since the total share is 7, right? How much is one share? So one share will be worth $50. So the smaller share is 2 shares, so it will be 2 times the 5. So both ways are correct, all right? That will give us 100 either way. All right, guys, it's very important to reason out the question. I know a lot of students want to say, oh, I just want the answer, don't want the answer. No, guys, it's a Venn. I don't just give answers. I give explanation. All right, you can click through the video or whatever you want to do, or just go on an answer sheet and try if it's what. But Mr. Bennett is not that type of teacher. I'm a teacher who teaches. I don't just believe in answer and all that. I'm gonna close the camera because it's in the way anyway. All right, because it's in the way anyway, and I'm shy. All right, so let's move on to number 6. And it says now, let me care about this some more. It says, if 60% of a number is 90, what is the number? So let us reason out this. So 60% mean out of 100. So 60% times a number, we don't know what the number is. However, our answer must equal to 90, right? So we can transpose and solve for x. So we did the opposite of each. So it would be 90. This is being divided, so we multiply. And what's being multiplied, we divide. So we can break down this, and this will give us our answer. So let's go. So this into this goes 1 time. This 10 we are divided by, right? So 10 divided by 100 divided by 10, that's 10. All right, 6 into itself 1, 6 into 90. All right, goes 1 here, so, and that give it 30, so 6, 5, right? So that will give us 10 times 15, which is 150. All right, the highest common factor of 12, 15, and 60 is, all right, that would be, first, we list all the factors. So this all the factors have 12, like 1, 2, 3, 5, and 15. All right, that's the factors of 15. And same thing for 12. 1, we shall be by order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12, right? And then I'll list all the factors of 60. I'm just doing it, guys. I know the answer is 3, but I'm just showing the step, right? I know persons don't like to show steps or say, oh, I know the circle that. No. Some persons will not understand, all right? 6 can go into 60. 10 can go into 60. 15 can go into 60. 30 and 60, right? So from that, we can see that the highest number, oh Lord. Let that one go on. So from this, we can see that the highest number would be definitely 3 because 12, 15 cannot go into 12. So it will be 3, that's the highest common factor. All right. But I've just gone straight to it, you know, guys. Couldn't be 12 either because 12 cannot go into 15 without a remainder. And that's what a factor is, right? All right. The value of 2 in the digit 425. All right. So that's 2 tens. We'll come back to basics for 2 tens. All right. Let's move on to number 9. Choose the answer, guys. 99 times 101 is the same as, and that would be C. You can work it out if you wish. All right, number 10. What is the least number of plums that can be shared equally among 6, 9, or 12 children? All right, so what they're looking for, 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36. All right, so we have now 9, 18, 27, 36, 12, 24, and 36. So our answer would be 36, all right? That's the least. So in other words, it's the lowest common multiple, all right? So 36 could be B. All right, let's move on to number 11. I think that's expanded too much. It's not showing everything. All right, let me just come back down so everyone can see. Oh, you can see the options, guys. That's the most important. So focus on number 11. If P is equal to 2, 3, 5, and 7, Q is equal to 2, 3, 6, and S is equal to 2, 4, 5, then P intersect Q intersect S is equal to, now intersection, or this means that is common. So we're gonna look what number is in P are numbers. What is in P, it's in Q, and it's in S. It's in all three. All right, so we can identify, and we have 2 right here. 2 is in here, and 2 is there. So we have 3 here, but we don't have 3 here. So let's go 5 here. 5 is in 2, 7. So it would be 2. So our answer would be 2. 2 would consider to do all 3. All right. Very important that you understand what you're doing. Number 12 said, which of the Venn diagram below illustrate the statement no positive integers or negative integers, right? It's not that. That suggests that there is a number common. That suggests, guys, all this is saying, is that P contains N. So all the element that is in N would be in P. And this is saying the similar. So it have to be D. I don't see what D is yet, but it has to be D. I need to go over some of them paper here before I do it. Time, guys. So it is D, right? No element is common in P and is common in N. So there's no intersection. That was pretty straightforward, all right? So it's not complicated. All right, let's move on to this one now. I think I need to small it up a little bit to show everything. All right, so let's go. It says in the Venn diagram above, the number in P is 5. Should I put them in? The number in Q is 9. 9. Why am I write Q? 9, this guy is 9. And the P and Q combined gives us 10, right? Then P intersect Q is equal to, so it would be 5 plus 9 minus, what we call this, P intersect Q equal to 10, right? So this is 14 minus whatever that is, P intersect Q. So that's the transpose, so it will be 10 minus 14. call this just call this x here, man. So this will give us -4. And we cancel by -1, so our answer would be 4. Alright, so let me try it if it makes sense. 4. Then that means that this will be 1 then, right? And this will be 5, right? Yep. So because with a minus the 4 from this, a minus the 4 from this. So this is what the finished product would means. No, something alright. So 5 and this and 9. All right, so it's 4. Let's move on to, sometimes I overthink here. Let's move on to 14. The two circles above represent set P and set Q. If P is equal to factors of 6, P is equal to factors, let me just write them down. 1, 2, 3, and 6. Primary school, isn't it? And factors of 4, which is 1, 2, and 4. Then the shaded region represents what is common. 2 is common, right? And 1. So it will be 1, as 1 over here, so 1 over here. So 1, 2, and then no, cross off. Yeah, so it is 1 and 2. Hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button. Share the live, please. Share it so other people can benefit. Alright? Hit the like button so YouTube can push it off to other people. Let's look at number 15. The simple interest on $400 at 5% per annum for 2 years is given by, and that will be P times T times R upon the rate. So this is A, all right? That was on the other paper, so you guys should have known that. Leave a comment now, guys. You want to ask David. A man bought a car for $200 and sold it for $250. What is the gain percentage on the cost price? So you make $50, right? And then you buy it for 200. So that's work out to be a quarter, ain't it? So this into this 1, this into this 4. So this into this 25. So you gain 25%. Which is good, not bad. The sum of a half and 1/3 is, so when you add in a fraction, you must bring them to a common denominator. So it would be, the lowest number would be 6. 2 into 6 goes 3 times. Multiply this. So that would be 3. 3 into 6 goes 2 times. So that's 5 over 6. I'm seeing the answer already. So add 3 and 2, we get 5 over 6. Why is my phone ringing? Why is not my phone? All right, let's move on to number 18. All right. I'm not seeing the first. All right. So let's move on to number 18. Guys, remember to attempt the questions, all right? Leave it in the comment section. Hit the like button if you're just joining. A salesman is paid 5% of his sales on commission. His sales for the last month were $2,020. How many commission was paid? All we have to do is just find 5%. Percent mean out of 100, so we times that by 20. All right? And we just can calculate and 1 into this and that into that, those 2, and we divide that, so we get 101. All right, let's move on to number 19. Oh, we have to go up the top. So I need to go through the paper then, because we don't know, say, yeah, 19 account. Mathematics, guys, right? How much does a customer pay for an article marked $50 if the sales tax of 60% is charged? Now, tax is an increase, so it means that we're going to be paying more. We're going to pay 106%, right? Let's do it the easy way. Find 6% and add it. Find 6% of 50 and add it, right? All right, so we can divide by 10. Boop, boop. 5 into this, 1. 5 into 10, 2. So that's 3. 6 by 2 give us 3. So it's $3 increase. So it's $53. So add the 3 to the $50. All right. The exchange rate of $1 United States is $2.70 in Eastern Caribbean currency. What is the value of US $4.50 in Eastern Caribbean? Think about it, guys. If 1 US is equivalent to $2.70, it means that 450 US is going to be multiplied, right? Because for each 1 US, you're going to get an extra 270. So if you add it, you could add it 4 times and find a half. So just multiply. So the answer can only be $12. Since the options are $7 and something, and you multiply 4 times, so you get 8, just makes sense, right? In exam, it's all about being efficient. It's not about being, you have not to work out everything. Once the obvious answer is obvious, you just go ahead and do it, right? If the simple interest on $800 for 3 years is $54, what is the rate of interest per annum? So we know that simple, with math, always go back to what you know. Simple interest is equal to P times T times R. And we know say the R gonna give us the rate, which is 100, right? Out of a percentage. So freestyle now. We already get the simple interest to be 54. So what we have to do now is to put in the rest, right? So we get the principal and we get the time. So we are looking for the R. All right. So I can put in those now. So it will be 800 times the 3 times the T, still upon 100, right? Because it's from the rate. It's a percentage, right? And then now we can transpose, so it will be 54. I hope the space can hold times 100. Can freestyle, man. Divided by 800 and times 3, because those are being multiplied, so they're gonna be divided. And there, so this into this are 1, this are 8, right? Can do 3 into 54, 3 into 3, 1, 3 into 54, that will leave 1, and then this will leave 2, so that are 18. So it's 18 upon 8. Make me try to break down that. 18 to that goes at 2 times 8 to 16 is 2 1/4. 2 over 8 is the same thing. I'm seeing the answer right away, right? So it's 2 1/4 percentage. Good job, guys. We did this one on the last paper. As I see it, we invested 200 for 3 years at 5% per annum. John invested 200 at the same rate. So let's work out how much Mary get now. We did it on the last paper. However, Not everyone might have seen the last one. You need to go back and check that, all right? Definitely should, guys. All right, so this into this, left 2, 2, 3, 6, 5, 6, 30. So you're supposed to get $30. All right, how many years did John invest? That's all we have to say, all right? So we are looking for the years. So we know, so John get the same money, which is $30. We don't know how much John invests, right? So that's a P. But we know the 3 years. Let me see if it is the same thing. We just 3 years. Oh, the same rate. They both receive the same amount of money in interest. How many years? Oh, John invested 300. I read it wrong. Sorry, guys. He actually invested 300. Sorry. So we know the principle. Oh, Mr. Benitez, one. All right. So it's 300. At the same rate, which is 5%. So a time we are looking for. All right. If we just transpose that now, how we could. So it would be, we go over the 100. So it's 30 times 100. And then those must divide, right? These two must divide, the 300 and the 5. So it's 300 times 5. So this into this are 1, this into this are 3, 3 into itself 1, and 3 into 30, 10. So it's 10 divided by 2, by 5, so it's 2. All right. As I said, I've done that before, but see, sometimes it's very important to concentrate for certain time. All right, let's move on to number 23. What would be the what will be the answer for that? 8a bracket square. So it's 8a times 8b. So that is 64. 8 times 8 is 64. 8 times 8 is a square. Remember, add the index, so that will be 64. All right, this is how you go fun section. Negative times a negative is going to give a positive. 8 times 8, that's 24. And the a times b is ab. So our answer would be D, 24 ab. No, bro, but you can check here. It open. All right, good job, guys. Let's move on to 25. Guys, please remember, you're supposed to attempt the questions. It's not just about Mr. Bennett doing them, all right? All right, let's simplify. I'm going to do so you guys can see 26 in the meantime. All right, so this one says 5 times 2x minus y minus 2y, and we're supposed to simplify. So I could just remove the bracket. Should I just write it back? All right, so 5 times 2x. I'm just going to write it. I want you guys to get the clear understanding, especially for persons who don't fully understand. All right, so when it is here for you, hit that like button, guys, as me talk. Hit the like button for Mr. Bennett. So 5 times 2, that's 10x. 5 times that, that's negative 5y. And then we're going to expand now. So negative 2, so that will give us negative 6y. Negative times a negative is going to give us positive. So this will give us positive 10x. All right, what we have to do now, guys, is to group the like terms. So we group all the x's, so it's 10x. The sign that is in front of it, we must bring it. So this is a positive 10. Both of them are minus, so we're gonna add them. Hope persons understand the sign, because guys, check out my channel. I have the rest of them, right? 10 plus 10 is 20, and then minus x. All right. So this one says 3x squared times 2x cubed. So we multiply. Should I write it down? All right, so 3, 2, 6. And then we have 2 plus 3. Remember, when the base is the same, we add the powers. So 3 plus 2 is 5. So we get 3 to 6x to the 5th power. Thank you guys so much for joining. If you're new here, please subscribe. Hit the like button also, all right? Hit the like button for Mr. Bennett. All right, so number 27, we're going on fine. We're almost halfway there. If m asterisk n is equal to mn minus n squared and 5, so all we have to do, guys, is just do what the rules say. The rules say we're supposed to make m equal to 5 because it's the first one, so m of 5, and n equal 3. So that means that them say multiply 5 times 3. Put it that now. You can put it in a bracket if you guys feel comfortable. Minus n squared, which is 3 squared. All right, so 5 3 is 15. Minus 3 squared is 9. 50 minus 9 is 6. So it's the square root of 6. And that would be A. All right, number 28 says if 50 minus 3x is equal to x minus 26, then x is equal to. All right, let me just group the like terms. This is an equation. One side must equal to the next. When time solve it, whatever answer you get, both sides must equal. All right, so this is minus 3x. We're gonna keep the x on the left. This is a positive, we carry it over. Or we subtract x from both sides rather. This is minus 26 minus 50, right? Because this is a positive 50, so it's gonna become negative. And this will give us a negative 4x equal 76, negative 76. Add both of them, and then we divide by 4, and that looks like 19 is the answer. Positive, yeah, that's 19, definitely. 4 9 36, yeah. All right, let's move on to 29. We're almost there, guys. Let's go, let's go. Hit that like button for Mr. Bennett now, guys. Wanna deal with the like button. All right, so number 29 says, go ahead and try that. If p is equal to m squared divided by 2 minus m, all right, so what did you guys do, right? So m is equal to 3, so that's negative 3 squared. I'm not gonna write it over, right? And then 2 minus m. But m is minus 3, so you put the minus, all right? So negative times a negative would give us positive, so that's positive 9. Any number squared is always positive, all right? And then this is gonna become a plus, So 2 plus 3 is 5. So that's 9 over 5 for C. Yay! We're halfway there. Let's go, let's go, let's go, guys. Let's go. What's the answer for number 30? Althea saved $X each month, but in June she saved $4 more than twice her regular amount. In June she saved, wouldn't that be 2x plus 4? Yep. Has it twice? Yeah, plus that. All right, guys, give yourselves a round of applause. We have reached halfway stage. All right, awesome job, awesome job. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Finish up this now. Hold on. So you set up here for your setup. 31. All right, so we're on to 31. So we're gonna expand the bracket. So it would be, I don't have to write out this. So it is 3a times a. That will be 3a squared. 3a times 2b, 3 2 is 6. So it's 6ab, probably need some space, minus 2ab, negative times a positive is negative. And the last one now, this will give us plus 3b squared. A negative times a negative. I'm trying to make it whole. Yes, it did, it did. All right. So these are the only like terms. So we have to just start out the negative. Good. So it's 3a squared. 6a minus that will give us what? 4a. 4ab plus 3b squared. All right. So that is 3a squared plus 4ab plus, so that will give us b. Number 32, which, sure, I'll tell you something, man. Sure. Which of the following represent the equation of a straight line? Now, the equation of every straight line is in the form y equal mx plus c. All right. Very important. I'm sure you guys teacher would have taught you that. So that would leave us with this. All right. Your m is the gradient and c is the y-intercept. Or c is where it cuts the y-axis. All right. On to 33. If f of x is equal to x squared minus x minus 1, then f negative 5. So all we're going to do, we're going to just replace x with negative 5. All right. Common error, students will just put 1 negative 5. Remember, there's a minus here. X in itself is negative 5. So ensure that you don't make that error. I've seen it so many times. So negative 5 times negative 5 will give us positive 25. Both of these will give us a plus. So that will give us plus 5 minus 1. So we get 30 minus 1, which is 29. All right, so let's move on to 34. Remember, guys, go ahead and try. Hit that like button up, peeps. What do you do with, man? You never right, you know. Let me tell you the answer. All you have to do is add 12 plus 11 plus 10 plus 9 plus 8 plus 7 plus 6 plus 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1. And that will give you the answer. All right. What did you guys get for 34? The arrow diagram shows a function in which the following best describe the function. So you just have to examine the answer. And as you can notice, this is x, x plus 3 will give you that, right? It have to be sure for all of them, right? 8 plus 3, 11. So that would be A is our answer. Hope you guys choose that. All right. Let's move on to 35. Why 35 look like this? Just small it up a bit. All right, when using the graph above, the values of x equal, when y equal -1 rather. So this defined when y are -1, which is this line right here. Let me get a different color, kind of highlight it. Y equal 1 is the line right here, right? Y is -1. So what we're looking for right here and right here. I go with 2, you know. I go with 2.2, all right? Not itching. Let's move on to 36. Almost there, guys, almost there. What is the gradient of the line y 2y equal -3 minus? Remember, gradient is the slope of the line, and every straight line graph must in the form y equal mx plus c. So let us do that. All right, so if we have 2y equal -3x minus 8, that means we simply have to solve for y. So we need to get rid of that 2 there by dividing. So the gradient is the first number in front of x, so it's -3/2. All right, let's move on to 37. We're almost there, guys. Let's go. Hit that like button if you're just joining. Please subscribe to my channel if you're just joining. All right, which of the following does not represent the graph of a function? Notice the word not. The operative word is not. So we'll look to which one? No. That's a function, that's a function. And that would be C. I'm sure your teacher would have done the line test with you guys, right? On the introductory function. Remember, the x value can only go to 1y. So this couldn't be a function, all right? As a x I go to x I have more than one value. You can only have one value for it to be a function. All right, let's move on to 38. And they said now the diagram shows the line PQ. The gradient of the line PQ is given by, oh, I could just kind of track back. All right. Now, if we are given 2 points, I want to find the gradient. Simply do this. So we can name this x1, y1, right? And this x2, y2. Now it's the rise, or y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. That's the general formula. So let us proceed now. So y2 would be d minus d over c minus a. So make us see if you don't turn like this, all right? If you don't turn like this, it can be the other way now. It can be b minus d upon a minus c. So make us just make it, all right? Once it's in this order, it's correct, all right? So d, yeah. No, number one can't work, because them turn it on c minus a. See? D of it front. Then put B. So we can't make that one. C minus A. No, they can't have the X up at top. That can't up. So D and C must match. D and C, D and C, A and B, D and C, D and C. All right. This is the answer. All right, and then to turn it on. All right, so let's move on. How do we should device something? Until I idiot complete. 39. What is the volume of a cube with 10 centimeter? So it's 10. So it will be 10 times 10 times 10, which is 1000, all right? Let's move on to number 40. How many kilometers will a car travel in t hours at a rate of d kilometer per hour? So notice a distance, right? And distance is equal to speed times time, right? So that's t times v. So this is tv. All right, so let's go. No need to complicate the maths now. In the figure not drawn to scale shows a sector of circle center O. The length of the minor arc PQ is 8 centimeters. Oh, them actually give you this. What is the length of the circumference? All right, I was discussing this with my students, right? So if you have 60 degrees right here, how many one entire circle will be 360? All right, so I'm going to commit that first. So if it's 360, how many 60 can we get out of 360? Now 6, right? So we'll get 8 centimeters. So 6 times 8 would be 48. And that would be the perimeter. Only to complicate it, it's very simple. Perimeter is the circumference, all right? So that's very easy also. All right, so that would be C. The distance around the edge of a circular pond is 88 meters. The radius in meter is, notice they don't want us to work out pi. We know that circumference is equal to 2 pi r, all right? Circumference of a circle is 2 pi r. But we know that the circumference is 88, so 88, so put with 2 pi times the r, because them don't want to work it out, you know. See pi in all of them. So we have solved the r now. So it would be r, we are going to divide by this to get rid of it. 2 pi. So it's 88 over 2 pi. And that would give us t. Alright. Let's move on to 43. Oh, up top, up top, up top, up top pass. Over here, about it, up top pass. 43. On leaving Trinidad and Tobago, the time on a pilot watch was 23 hours, which is the same thing as 11 o'clock. When you arrive at his destination, the same time zone the next day at 3 o'clock. How many hours did he travel? So this is 11, from 11 to 3 a.m. So that would be 4 hours. All right, an aircraft at 1600 hours arrives at B at 1930 the same day, traveling at an average speed of 550 kilometers per hour. A and B are on the same time now. The distance from A to B in kilometers is about, all right, so let us just recap, right? So from 6 to that, 6 to 17 I want to 18 to 19. So that's 3.5 hours. So the time is 3.5 hours. And the speed now, average speed of 550. Why am I have 3 hours? 3.5. Right? So it would 550. So it's 3.5 times 550. Because distance is equal to speed times time. Is either 1825, 1815 or 1895. One out of them two. All right, 3 times this hour. 15. I've checked it, guys. Can't assume. I want you kind of We just do a rough check and then we stop halfway. All right. So 30. Oh no, 300, 35, 15, 5, 1, 35, 15, and 1, 16. Go to 19, you know. Put a 0 for all the space as I multiply by 30 by 3 now rather. 300, 35, 15, 5, 1. No, 5, 5, 25. 26 layers. How they brought it? What would I multiply? This, oh. What about this? Alright, tell you what, let's multiply this by 3 and then we half it. Find out half of that. Let me go ahead and big video. So let's see. I'm going to use this. So just multiply this by 3 and then half 3, 0, 0, 3, 5, 15. But it's actually right. 3, 5, 15 and 1, 16. What was I doing, man? Oh, trying to. Let me do one video. Can I call it back? Alright. So that's a 1925. Alright. So a cylindrical bar of soap 5 centimeter thick has a volume of 200 centimeter cube. As a uniform size 3 centimeter thick is taken from it. What is the volume of the soap remain? Alright, so that will be 3/5 of the 2,200. 5 into 5, 1. 5 into that 4. Alright, so it's 2/3, so that's 120. Hello? Hello? Yeah, man, where I going? I'm at school. Alright, yeah. Alright, the bar graph shows the age of children that took part in a survey. How many children took part in the survey? So this is the age, this is the number, so it's 3. I think this is 15. I wrote this question somewhere along the line. I'm just alright, and this is 2. Just make a rough check. So 1 and 5, 6, 8, 12, 15. This is correct. 15. So that would be alright, miss. Take care. Alright. So that would be 15. Alright, so let's go. Each of the letters in the word chance is written on a slip of paper and one slip is randomly drawn. What is the probability of choosing a C? So we could just first, we have to measure how many letters in our. Count the letters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you 6? Yeah, 6. 3 and 3 is 6, right? And then now you say how many C's? So that's 1, 2. So you can draw either of these. I break down that, it's 1/3. So 47 is 1/3. Alright, let's go. Finish the paper here. You remember, guys, check out the next paper will come up after this, alright? 5 minutes after this, there's another paper. So check out that also. And share it. 48. The highest weekly wage of a group of employees is 105.4. If the range of the wages is 27.50, how much does the lowest paid wage receive? Alright? So think about it. What's the range? The range is the highest value subtract the smallest. So the highest are 105. All right. No. If the range of the wages is, oh, the range must equal to 27. So after you solve the highest minus the lowest, you're supposed to get this. Something all right, what a question I'm doing. Whoa, Mr. Won't talk to you, bro. Give me 5 minutes. I finish up one little video. So the range, let's see, the highest weekly pay is 105. If the range of the wages is 270, how much does the lowest pay? Okay, yeah, so we need to add what to 27 to give them this. So this it'll be 275. I use calculator and minus 105. Even though I get a negative number, but this is a negative 2. I could call this x. Alright. You could have add I could have add this plus a number and see which one do it number. Sure. Alright, so negative x. So 105. 105.4. So that's 77.90. So that's B. You guys can use calculator, remember that, guys, all right? 49 refers to the following table. Blam, 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 blam. The length of 15 cabbage leaves were measured in the nearest centimeter. Information group as shown in the table. Beginning and end point of the class interval 10-14 are, is it 9 and 14? Is it 9.5 and 14? 9.5 and 14.5? Or is it 10 and 15? Leave that for the class interval. All right, so we're gonna, it's 10 to find the class interval. We subtract 0.5 from this and we add 0.5 on this one. All right, so it will be 9.5 and 14.5. Hope you guys got that. We're at 50, just 10 more to go. A boy chose a dice twice. What's the purpose that he will get a 3 followed by an even number? So to get a 3 would be 1 out of 6. An even number would be a half. Why not plus this? So it's 1 over 12. Alright. Guys, hit the like button. Do watch the next video. Alright. There are other videos on here. Do check it out. The pie chart shows the preferences in drinks of our groups of students. If 12 students represent chocolate, what's the total number? All right, so this would be 60. So if this is 60 and this is 120, means that this double it. So this is 24. And this side is equal to this side. So this side is also 24. So that's 48. All right, so let's move on to 52. The measure of ABE is, so let's find that angle ABE, which is this angle right here. If you look closely, this is an angle on a straight line, so it will be 180 minus 58. Honestly, I don't know why 180 minus 58 or 122. So that's 122. Guys, so when I make things dry and so it becomes clearer. Which of these is equal? So DBC DBC and CBE, CBE. DBC, no, that's not correct. It's not equal. Vertical opposite angles are equal, so this is basically 58 also. How much you get this to be? 122. So either way, one of them the way I look for, right? C, B, E are 58 and A, B, E, A, B, E. No, then they're not equal. So we can eliminate this. Let's see the third one. ABD, so it's ABD, that's 58, and CBD, CBD. No, so it's the last one. We're not even gonna check it, you know, after the last one. So it's 53. I'm gonna move on to use the following to answer 54. The translation which AB is mapped onto A prime B is, so blah, 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 blah. So we have 2, 5, that's A, and we end up with 4, 6. So we add 2 here, so add 1. So it's 2, 1. Now we don't have to try the other one because it's, once it's a translation, it is uniform throughout. It's the same thing, all right? Let's move on to 55. The triangle LMN above is rotated through an angle of 90 degrees in a clockwise direction about L. So right there, so I go boom, 90 degrees. So L I go come up there, so over here, so N come here, so M. So right there, take a look. L, so L to this. So this would be B. From yesterday, the mark, man. All right, let's go, guys. Let's go. We're on to 56. The point A is shown in the diagram above. What are the coordinates of the reflection of A in the y-axis? This one is not tricky. So we're supposed to reflect it in the y-axis. So let's see how far is it from the y-axis, which is our mirror line. So let me get a red so we can show you guys exactly what's happening. All right, so boom, 1 unit, 2 unit, 3 unit, 4 unit. So it must be 4 unit from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's -4 and +3. That is our answer. All right. Look down at the other section for that. Now we're going clear. All right. So it's A. Notice you said the y-axis. If it was the x-axis, it would be something different. All right. In the figure above, the line CD is the image of AB after. So let me say CD. So CD, AB. So C match with A, so it's a reflection in the y-axis again. All right, so that is P. On to 58. You have made it to the end, guys. Clap yourselves, hit that like button, go bonus self. What is the, in the right angle triangle above, tan theta is equal to, so we're looking from this angle, so this would be our opposite. This is our hypotenuse, the longest side, and this is our adjacent. Now tan is opposite upon adjacent, so it's 5 upon 12. And then on to 59, and then on to 60, and we are finished. Thank you guys so much for being a great audience. Do remember to subscribe if you have not subscribed, and do hit the like button, all right? Share it on your social media pages, and remember our next video coming up in the next 5 minutes or so. Check it out also. In the diagram above, not drawn to scale, shows the angle of depression at point X from Z, all right? X from Z is 30. If X is centimeter, then the height of YZ is All right, so this will also be 30. It's alternate angles, all right? And this, that would make this 60 degrees. So I comment to them and ask for the height of YZ. So we can say, we get this, so it would be opposite of an adjacent, so it's tan 30 equal to YZ upon the 10. Cross multiply now. So it's 10 times tan 30. 10 times tan 30. Thank you guys so much for being a part of Mr. Bennett channel. Mr. Bennett appreciate you all. Do remember guys, hit the like button if you have not done so. Please subscribe so you can get more videos, not just maths but other subjects. In a triangle ABC, angle A is x degrees. I'm just drawing one triangle. Sometimes it's easiest for you to draw it. You never made to them ask it. So that's x. So that's the angle A. And then further go on to say B is 2x. What is the size of angle C? But we know that all three angles, A plus B plus C, must equal to 180, right? Come on, come on. So this would be x plus 2x plus C equal 180. So we add these and we transpose, and that will give us our answer. So it's 180 minus 3x. All right, so it's 3x plus C. I'm going to carry it to the very end. Thank you guys for being a great audience. Thank you guys for the likes. Thank you guys for your continued support. So we need to appreciate you all. So it's 180 minus 3x. And that is our answer, which is C. Thank you guys so much. Do enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy. So we need to appreciate you all. I'm out, no doubt. Next video coming up.